I use Notion for recording my books and all my notes and everything, and Notion has absolutely saved how I read books and take notes on my favorite part of the books. Hi everyone, it's Veronica and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something different. If you're seeing the quality be a little different, yes, this is a screen recording and I'm lazy to bust out my camera and yeah. But I'm having a fantastic day, and yes, today is about Notion, my savior. I've been using Notion for maybe a month now, actually, and it has really changed the way I read books. Not read books, but like take notes on my books. Basically, I like to take notes when I read, so I'll always use page flags when I'm reading physical books or highlights on ebooks and all that stuff. Whenever I take notes, I use Notion, especially on ebooks and audiobooks. And these past few months, because of Audible Escape being canceled, which breaks my heart, I've been using Notion to take my favorite parts down, and it's been such a game changer. I'm going to direct you guys through my Notion. So you're seeing me in the corner of my screen because I don't know how to do editing and I'm bad at it. But basically, this is my Notion homepage. It's just me, you know. This is my section. I keep all my book stuff here in my Notion board, my book board Notion thing. I don't know what I call it, but we're just gonna go with that. This was something minimal, something that I didn't really try to do a lot of work on because I didn't really think that, do I really need to work on it if I'm not gonna focus fully on this, if that makes sense. I have these important links. I have my yearly reads. I'm currently at 200 books. I think I have to change it. But I reached 200, guys. Yes, I really did. I couldn't even reach 30 books last year, and this year I managed to already get 200 books, and it's October. So, yes, it's crazy, and I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm shocked. So, next, I have my 5-star books, and this is in a toggle list. That's where I put all my 5-star books specifically, because, you know, they're special, you know? So next, I have this section. This is something my mom said, and I was like, you know what? That's true. If I read it first, then I'll see whether I want to buy it or not, whether it's physical or online, ebook, or through Audible, such as that. I never buy audiobooks with real money. I try to use credit just because I'm already subscribed to the Audible Premium. Next, I have this section. This is the all the books section, my priority sections. My most used is my status. This one right here, what I'm currently reading. This is something, as you can see, I'm currently reading 2 books. This is where I keep all my currently reads, just the specific things. So I always keep format, title, author as the first 3. Format is just to see whether, like, what I'm actually reading. So let's actually bring you to my all the books section. As you can see, this is status. This is my front page, kind of my front page, if you will, for my books. This is it holds my monthly TBRs and my currently reads. Monthly TBR, as you can see, I haven't actually been following it. I've been reading a lot of books in October, just nothing on my TBR. This is my most important thing. As you can see that this is format, and I always keep it just in case I have 2. So if I'm reading Ninth House as an ebook as well, I would put it like that. But I'm not, because I haven't actually started yet. But if I own it, I will automatically put it right there, physical. So it's easy and simple. I know kind of what the general format I want to use it, and it's so good. I love it. Next, I have the title, the author, and my status, just to see whether I'm actually reading it right now or if it's a TBR. So you never see if I've already read it. That one goes to my read section. Next, I have series and series name. And this is something I was skeptical of because I was like, do I really need to state it? It's actually been really helpful, and I'll show you in my TBR section, which is a lot, and I'm scared to show you guys. It's great, and I have all of these. As you can see, it's thriller specific because of October, and I guess we're gonna have fun with it, you know? Next, I have whether or not it's an arc. I'm skipping over Link because that's usually specific for my currently reading books. So, you know, I'll explain it a little more in my reads section. Next, I have whether it's an arc or not. So I have NetGalley, Book Sirens, or an author requested it. And I like to specify, just in case I bought the book already and for like pre-order, and then I got it on NetGalley or Book Sirens or something else, you know? That is my status, but I want to show you guys my reads. My reads is something that it's more formatted, if you will, and I like it a little better just because it shows you a lot more. So, let's get started. As per usual, my format, it's here. I finished A Little Life a few days ago, maybe 2 days ago, and it was heart-wrenching. Over here, you'll find my read list. I filter it by finished reading, so it's October. I order it by month, and so as you can see, October is first. You can sort it, and I think that's super convenient. I like to sort it first by finished reading the month I read, and then by author, just because I like to see ABCs in order for some reason rather than when I added it. I think it's more convenient for me to see just the author. I did think about whether or not I wanted to order it by star rating, but then my brain liked it when it was alphabetical by author. I have all my stars going from 1 to 5, not in any specific order, and I also have some nuns. Those nuns are usually informational nonfiction book. I organize it also by kind of series name, so it can have the effect of like the 1, 2, and 3, which is absolutely fantastic. I really like it. It's only in my read section where you will actually find my star rating and whether or not I will buy it. I also have some already owned. Like most of the time I would do arcs as already owned because then I can see, I already have this as an arc, so I don't really need to buy it again. Or I bought it. Like the Bromance Book Club, I have the arc for Crazy Stupid Bromance. But at the same time, I pre-ordered it, and it's coming on October 27th on Tuesday. Fantastic book. Please go check it out once it's live, once it's published, and I'm so excited for everybody to check it out. It's fantastic, and I really, really enjoy it. Sometimes I'll also say yes. The yes are, I'm waiting for maybe Audible credit or something like that, then I'll actually get it. So as you can see, the audiobooks are primarily Audible related. Sometimes I'll use Script or Scribed, not entirely sure. Script, it's subscription and you can have as many books as you want. If it was Scribed, I would have put no for simple reasons. So for example, I read The Deep by Nick Cutter over here, this section, right? I put no because I read that on Scribd through audiobook. Next, I want to show you my linked. This is where I have my Goodreads reviews. Sometimes I won't have Goodreads. This is where it's linked to my Goodreads. So what is this book? This book is A Little Life by Hanya Yonigahara. I have my Twitter thread and my Goodreads. So if I click Goodreads, as you can see here, the Goodreads review, my specific Goodreads review will show up like this. See? Nice, simple, and you can see how long I've been reading this book. This is the most, I think, convenient feature about Notion, is the fact that you can link your notes or your review. So sometimes I'll have Of Curses and Kisses was my October Asians Under a Typhoon live show, and I have the live show linked here, right to my YouTube. But we're not going to play that, so goodbye. And then I also have my Goodreads review of sorts. I also have specific book reviews. Blog reviews specific will be here. If sometimes I'll have maybe an arc that I didn't put on my blog, it will just be my Goodreads because that's my second section of where I actually put my reviews, so that's why I would have that there. The link is probably the best thing, in my opinion, the most used feature I use, just because of how amazing it is. So sometimes I'll have my Goodreads, as you can see. Sometimes I won't even review it, then I'll leave it blank. But the convenient thing is you can also upload files, so maybe a Microsoft Word doc or anything. I primarily link things, so as you can see, I linked my Goodreads, my blog reviews, my Twitter reviews. All these formats, this is by far the best thing I really enjoy about Notion. The table feature is, it can be a little exhausting scrolling, which, trust me, you'll see when I go to my TBR, but it's really convenient because it's so easy to transfer pages. And the one thing I do is I always filter out what I don't need on that page, which is why I have specific sections for this board. Next, I want to show you the scariest part of this page. Welcome to my TBR. So I'm still developing my TBR. I have currently 855 books. Yes. I organize this by filtering out my read, and my currently reading. I want to focus only on what I marked as to be read. And I filtered it by alphabetical order. At first, I used a Kanban board and I ordered it by genre, but then it got a little exhausting, so I went by the author name, and I really enjoyed it. It's crazy, but it's really convenient having all my TBRs right here on Notion. I also have it on my Goodreads. So what I did, so here is my Goodreads, and here is my want to reads. I currently have 841. It's a little weird. It doesn't sync up, but it's accurate. And I want to show you this just because I sync up my Goodreads with my Notion board. So whatever is on my Notion board here, it's on my Goodreads. Yes, it looks scary, and yes, you're gonna wonder, Veronica, you're never gonna read all of these books. I totally agree. I'm not. But I like to have it organized in case I do want to tackle some of these books. It looks a lot, and it is a lot, but it's super convenient. I organized it by author and then series name. It's super nice because then if I just look over here, my front page, I'll have my arcs here, like my Nick Ellie and my book sirens, and then I'll have this, and I'll change this all the time. And then I have my series, my currently reading, not my series, right here. Super easy, and I'll look at it every day. I'm not going to do like a guide on how you can do these. If you guys want to do that, if you guys want me to do that video, comment down below, and I will definitely do that. I will help you out, because it's a little confusing right now, and I totally agree with that. It's scary and confusing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of kind of what my books list on Notion looks like. If you guys want a specific video with Notion and how maybe I specifically organize some things in Notion, comment that down below and I will hopefully do it for you. And I really enjoyed this. I have been using Notion and I really enjoy it. I use Notion for different things. If you guys want me to do a more specific video on how to organize it, whether it's book related, writing related, work related as well, all these different things, comment that down below and I will be sure to answer you and hopefully do the videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below your favorite things, what you guys want to see next, and what maybe if you're using Notion, what you like about Notion. And also hit that red subscribe button because I post booktube related content every week, as well as occasionally here and there a pop of writing videos and miscellaneous videos like this Notion video every so often. And thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you guys next week for a new video. Bye!